I'm Shay Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is the President and CEO of Questcorp Mining, Saf Dillon. Saf, it's great to speak with you again. How are you?
Hey, Shay, I'm doing great. It's great to see you as well.
Now, I've been chasing you for a couple of weeks since the incredible news of your oversubscribed placement has dropped. Mate, congratulations. This is an awesome testament to what you're doing with Questcorp. Can you talk me through the details?
Yeah, thanks, Shay. It's funny. Yeah, it's been quite some exciting times. We actually had announced early in the last quarter of 2024 that we were looking at, or we had signed an LOI with Riverside Resources, of course, another uh, actually very great project operator based out of Vancouver, British Columbia, headed up by John Mark Stouty. So we had signed an LOI with them, looking to do an earn-in, 100% earn-in on their La Union project, a gold-focused project in Mexico. And at the same time, we announced that we'd be looking to embark on a financing of up to not less than 1.5 million Canadian. And as we were working through the LOI and doing our due diligence on the data on the project, we're hoping that the capital markets were going to do us some favors and maybe tighten up our share price and our liquidity, so we can kind of you always want to try and do from the company side of things. You always want to try and price as high as possible. As an investor, you want to get, of course, the most attractive pricing, and then of course we ran the summer, so it took a little time. But then this year, uh, ended up meeting with, had been in discussions with, and meeting a couple of new groups, and we ended up looking to raise. We're trying to raise 1.5. Ended up closing at 2.7 million Canadian, and I believe we left close to a million on the table of still interested investors. So hopefully we can have some success now going forward.
It is fantastic to see this level of interest in your projects. All right, Saf, I love a cashed up explorer. Tell me, where is this money going to be spent?
Yeah, actually, Shay, if you recall, initially Questcorp Mining, we actually went live just over a year and a quarter ago, December 2023. And the project that we actually listed the company with is called North Island Copper. It's close to Port Hardy, which is basically at the tip of North Vancouver Island. Um, this region where our project's located, it actually is right in the vicinity of the old BHP copper mine. At one point, that was the largest copper mine in all of Canada. And currently, one of our neighbors, North Island Copper, they've actually been having a lot of success. Just a stone's throw away. They've gone from, I think, maybe less than a $50 million market cap. Today, they sit at a quarter billion, just based off the success that they've been having with their copper project, our neighbors. And so our plans with the money that we just capitalized, of course, a big chunk of this is going to be used to develop the La Union project with Riverside Resources. We have to work towards closing a definitive agreement. And then, of course, we would close that successfully. Then we can commence working at La Union. But we also want to get some work done at the North Island Copper property. And that's what we announced today, March 25th, that we'll be kicking that off with an IP survey. So that's kind of really where the money's going to go, really into the ground.
Saf, that means that there's obviously a lot of work going on. So we can expect to hear a lot from Questcorp over the coming months. But what immediate news flow can investors look for?
Yeah, no, Shay, I think this is going to be exciting times. It's great to have this money secured, and I think you're going to see news. Hopefully, in tandem, we'll be executing and closing on a definitive agreement, and then, of course, we've started with this IP survey. There will be soon more news to go. We'll probably start with some groundwork as well at the Port Hardy project. Teams are being mobilized and put together, complete a 43-101 at La Union. So I think that it's going to be steady news flow over the next couple of months. And hopefully this culminates with drilling, preferably at La Union real quickly prior to summer. And I think 2025 is going to be a great year for us. And, Gold's hitting all-time highs, and copper seems to be finally starting to get some tailwinds behind it as well. So I think you're going to see Questcorp Mining be very active on multiple fronts in 2025.
Listen, Saf, I look forward to future updates. Thank you so much for being here today.
Shay, I look forward to our discussions as well. Thank you for having us.